You were mistaken as a naive person by many people for so long. There's nothing naive about you. You are very wise, full of wisdom for your age, and very intelligent. People thought they can run the wool over your eyes because they thought you were naive. Even though you might have been naive at a certain period of time of your life, you're no longer naive. Life experiences has taught you how to act, how to think, how to behave, what to look out for, what to watch out for. This is what life has taught you. People have abandoned you, made you feel like you were unworthy to be loved. People have treated you like you were nothing until they wanted something from you, wanted to use you up, or just do things for their own selfish gain. And this is why people are having a rude awakening about you as a person. You are wise beyond your years. There's nothing naive about you. Nothing. You can see through people. See through their schemes, their games, their manipulation tactics. But yet, they want to monitor your life. They want to be you. They want to know how you overcame certain things when they set traps for you. This is what people are wondering about you as a person. Yet they assumed you were naive. They assumed the wrong thing about you. You are walking in your own lane, your own path. You're not asking people for anything. You're not begging people for anything because you know your help and trust comes from the Heavenly Father. That's what you know. You don't care what people think about you. You don't care how they feel about you. You don't care what they telling others about you. You don't care if they monitoring you with 20, 30, 40 other people. Your life speaks for itself because you put your trust in the Heavenly Father. You don't put your trust in man and everybody else. And that's what makes you different. That's what makes you stand out from others. You put your trust only in God. These people not putting their trust in God. They putting their trust in other people. And then when people disappoint them, when the other people disappoint them because they want a certain plan and outcome with these type of people, they get mad, they get angry, they get upset, they get confused because they put their trust in man and not in God. You are not obligated. You are not obligated to help anyone. You are not obligated to deliver anyone out of their problems. The only thing you're obligated to do as a child of God is to pray for people and move forward. But they got to figure it out. If you had to figure it out, they have to figure it out. You are no longer available for people that's not available for you. When you're in need, nobody's around. When they're in need, they expect you to pick up the broken pieces. No, that's not how life works. When they're in need, that's the only time they reach out. But when you're in need, there's nobody around. This is why you're not naive anymore. You look at what people say to you, what they tell you. You look at people's actions as well as their words. You are more than a conqueror. Your wisdom got people shook. These people are shook based off your wisdom, your intellect, your intuition. What makes you keep going? When life threw a lot of curveballs at you that should have took you out. You got people intrigued. You got people wondering. But is it their business to be all up in your business? No. It's not their business to be all up in your business, trying to figure out how you move in your life. When they know your fruit, they know you're a child of God. They know you're walking in righteousness, yet they still doubt and want to monitor you because they feel like, okay, how are you making it? How are you making it when we know we sent different things your way to make you fall? Your faith was just a lot higher. Your work ethic was just that much greater. That's the reason. You're not looking to others for validation like other people look for others for validation about their life. You're not doing that. The only person you're looking for validation about your life is God himself. What don't these people get? What don't they get? You're not looking to others for anything. Because when you were naive at a point in time and you were looking for others for validation, they let you down every time. It was always about them, what they needed. They didn't deliver. They abandoned you in your lowest place. Now you're not looking at anybody. You're only looking to God himself. And now these people are concerned. They're intrigued about how you're doing it and why you feel like you don't need nobody. You don't need nobody because when you needed people, they wasn't there. When a beautiful soul like you needed people, when you were at your lowest place, they was not around. The only person that was around was God himself. What don't people get? So if you had to go through that dark night of the soul, like people call it, or that deep spiritual warfare time, you leaned on God. You prayed, just as David prayed in the Bible in hard, tough times. You prayed and you prayed and you prayed and you prayed and you prayed. And you asked God to deliver you. And he did. He delivered you. That's what he did. But now people want you to pick up their broken pieces and for you to deliver them out of their troubles when they shouldn't be looking to you. They should be looking to God. Just because you are a child of light, that doesn't mean you are a pushover and that you are naive and that you are supposed to be used and abused by everybody. That's not how God created you. God didn't make you that way. God didn't make you to just say yes to everybody. These people got a rude awakening thinking that you're naive and that you're just going to accept any type of mistreatment or anything they tell you. You're not going to accept anything. You're looking at the fruit of a person. You're looking at their actions, how they move, what they say. That's what you do. You don't need other people's validation about that either, because you can think for yourself. And if people are showing you something, you take heed. You take heed to what they're showing you and what they're telling you and what their actions entail. Only thing you do is pray for these people. You're not required. You are not required to help anyone. You're only required to pray for them. And they need to help themselves. And then God can help them. You are no longer available at people's beck and call because they think you're just nice. You're a child of God. This is what people need to stop doing to God's children. Oh, because you're nice and you're a child of God, you're supposed to do what I asked you to do. You don't have to do anything. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel comfortable. You just don't feel comfortable with people like this. You're not naive. You're not green. As some people will say, you're green. You're not green at all. You understand that people don't always have righteous motives and intentions. And if they do, you still need to take it with a grain of salt. That's what you have done, and that's what you are doing. And people are not understanding that. But that's their choice. You're not naive. You're just a person full of wisdom. You understand deep spiritual things because you spend a lot of time with God. And people just can't understand that. That's why they are intrigued. And that's the message I got for a royal one. And until next time. Bye-bye.